Hello boys and girls, how you all doing? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be going through 8 different FIFA 23 starter teams. Because of the brand new chem system, it can be really confusing, it can be really complicated to make yourself a nice FIFA 23 hybrid. Of course, I imagine a lot of you may just want to play it safe and go with a 4-1 league team or 4-1 nation team, and I completely get that. But if you guys want a bit of help, I've got you guys 8 different starter teams at varieties of different ranges of prices. Some could be around 20k, 25k, some could be around 50, some 100, some 200k, and a god squad as well. So tell me down below in the comments, what would be your first FIFA 23 starter team? Will you play it simple, or will you go for a team which I have made in today's video? I hope that one team that I've made here for you guys will tickle your fancy. Maybe you'd be like, you know what, I like that squad. Sit back, relax, and let's get straight into these starter teams. And also, please subscribe if you're new. We're so close to 300,000 subscribers. Let's try and hit 2,000 likes. And if you guys do want another starter team video with a bunch of new teams that can help you guys out, then tell me down in the comments as well, and let me know if you guys want more types of videos like this. And let's begin. For the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, go down to u7buy.com. Link is down below in the description, and make sure to use code Vizeh at checkout for 5%. Starting off with squad number 1, a fantastic looking 33 out of 33 chemistry team, Liga and La Liga hybrid. You've got all the big names here, all the big hitters that would be decently valued for a start of the game. Of course, there's some big names like Llorente, like a Dembele, like a Kunde, like a Sanchez. You've got pace all around. You've got a balanced midfield of everything that you want, and also a pacey attack with players that can definitely finish and also take on a man. And also, a pretty good defense. Of course, Thiago Diallo may look a bit weird because he's silver, but trust me, he will get an upgrade and he will be a gold card. If you're a non-rare or gold rare, wouldn't really matter because his stats already for a silver rare already looks quite nice. So he will get an upgrade and he will be even better, which is fantastic to see. Of course, the likes of Llorente will be quite expensive, but depends on when you see this video. You have a lot of coins, you may get lucky and get him in a pack. Correa and DePaul are fantastic lower budget players because they won't be too expensive. You get that triple Argentinian and Atleti link, which is great. Got Dembele, who will be a nice little amount, but he will go down quite fast because he isn't that high rated. This will be a very good team. I'm going to say, if I look at this and I will say how much it would be, maybe touching around like 200k, 250, because of Llorente especially. If you guys want, you can take Llorente out and replace him with another player. To my mind is a Koke, who will be a perfect replacement in there, or maybe a Mateus Cunha. Up next, you've got a great little Bundesliga and La Liga hybrid with all the players that you'd want in there. You got the big boys, you got Rafinha, you got a Werner, you got a great, fantastic, dynamic midfield of Pedri and Bellingham, and some unique players at the back as well, like a Schlotterbeck, Raum, De Ligt. Now you may say, why is Schlotterbeck there and Raum? Because of silver, but these two are expected to get a nice juicy upgrade and will both be gold cards for FIFA 23 as well. So for people that would want a Bundesliga team, and this is one of the easiest ways to get Bellingham into a team as well, because there's not too many great Dortmund players other than the likes of a Marlon or a Adeyemi, but you'll be seeing them in other squads later on in the video. But it's balanced all around with some fantastic players in there. Not too many is high rated. You mentioned the Pi could get a downgrade to like an 84 next year. So yeah, there should be around like the 75k or 100k range for the entire team, I would say. I came up with the idea of I want to try to get some like different nations in there, some different leagues. So I've got some Liga NOS players. I've also got some Liga 1 players, and I've also got some PPL Nigerian links as well. So Aribo and Bella Kotchap, I am hoping will both get a upgrade to be like a gold non-rare card for the launch of the game. Aribo definitely will, but Kotchap potentially could still be a silver rare. Even if he is, it will still be a good card. These are for people that really wants to like show off their squad building skills, because this is a 30 out of 33 team, and this has a lot of different links in there that you would potentially not see. Moses Simon on left hand side, great attacking Jimmy Vardy and Daka, great pace. Gelson Martins for Fana, and this should be a very cheap team. Vardy would realistically be one of the only real expensive players. This should be a very cheap team. Manafa and Pepe for a fantastic Porto link, and you can show off the Southampton link as well. If you guys want a cheap and creative starter team, I would say this should be a good shout for the launch of FIFA 23. Now, up next, we have got one of the big boys. This is a very exciting looking team, okay? And you've got a lot of players here that you would be having an eye on for the launch of the game, and some of these should be relatively good priced. This should not be an expensive team to achieve here. The only expensive player I can see here is really going to be a Rafinha. Like a Diego Carlos and Nikate will be maybe a good couple of K, 5-10K, but not too much. I think it'll only be Rafinha that will be a good, solid price. At the back here, you're taking advantage of the brand new transfers of Niakate, Diego Carlos, and Neto. You got the fantastic Marseille triple link between Klaus and Guendouzi. You're using the brand new Adeyemi, who should be a gold card for the launch of the game. He should get a very nice upgrade. Baku, who should be a wide player, but he can actually play as a centre mid, and he does look like a very nice centre mid as well. Very creative team, using a lot of different leagues, and this will be a very high chem team as well. Won't be 33 chem, but it will be a very reasonable amount. Now in here, I'm going to throw in a cheap team. This should be a very cheap team to get at the start of the game. The only expensive player here should really be a Chiesa, right? And even he won't be too expensive because of the fact that he's in Serie A. And this is a Serie A team, a full Serie A team. This is nothing too expensive. The reason why I picked Serie A is because Serie A is typically a very underlooked league, I feel like. People don't really go for them that much, hence why players are typically more cheaper and you may get more value out of there. So Kalulu as a centre-back, as he should be playing as a centre-back, and get a nice upgrade for the launch of the game. I put him in there. Zori, Spinazzola, fantastic fullbacks. Onana, fantastic goalkeeper. Midfield is very good, very balanced in Anguissa, Zelensky, and Zaniolo. And then the attack of Muriel, Chiesa, and Berardi. Berardi you could possibly replace with another player as well for a bit more pace. I'm sure that if you really want, you go for the likes of a El Shaarawy for example, which should be probably a bit more suitable there. But yeah, very cheap team. This should be really worth about 10, 15, 20k. Like, this will not be expensive at all. So if you really want a cheap team, like a really cheap team, Serie A is a league that I will go to. On to another squad here, and we've got a French Ligue 1 Premier League hybrid here, using some brand new transfers, and this should get pretty much almost full chemistry. Nez, of course, is at Wolves, so he'll get the Premier League link, so he'll be on full chem, so don't worry about him. It's just he's at Sporting right now. Fofana at Chelsea, who should get also very nice stats and won't be too expensive. Saliba will also be a great card for a star team as well. Of course, Sanchez and Mendes is an easy, great little triple link as well. St. Matt's on the left hand side with Gabriel Jesus and Saka, and these are for people that would want to use more Premier League players, and I say that this is a very nice balanced team. And if you guys do want to save money, you can take Sanchez out and Mendes, but I don't think they'll be too expensive. But maybe I'm wrong. You can just go full Prem if you really want to. A very similar looking team is this, a 4-4-2 with PSG. Again, Chouamani's in there again, who's a very important player for a lot of these teams. He'd be a great player for a lot of starter teams. And you also got Kembembe in there, Mukele, who will be a fantastic duo for a lot of starter squads. St. Matt's, Martial has entered the building. Gabriel Jesus with Bay, and Barbatini and Nick Kovacic in the midfield as well. Again, a very simple squad, but this will be a squad that will get a lot of high chem and will have a lot of great players as well. Last squad of this video is this, which has got a lot going on. So we've got Tomori, Magnan, and Tonali with the AC Milan link. Got Emre Can, Adeyemi, and Slotterbeck, who will also be very nice cards for the start of the game. And then you also got the Premier League links of Tierney, Martinelli, and Saka. And throw in the link of Guendouzi and Klaus, you have got a 4-league hybrid here, which all would get very high chem. And I think this is a very creative team, and tell me your thoughts down below in the comments. But off some of your hybrid skills, this is one way that you can do it. And I feel sick even doing this team, but I know that you guys would want a God squad, so this is one of the best God squads that I think you can make in the game. And I don't even want to say much more about it because it actually makes me sick looking at this. Like, it is just too ridiculous. But there will be one person that's saying, where's a God squad team? Because some of you will either get incredibly lucky in your packs or is a incredible trader. So this is probably going to be one of the most popular Ligue 1 and also La Liga hybrids with all the common players you will see. Vinicius will be incredible. I think he's 86 rated. Neymar can be used as a cam with Mbappe up top. It's going to be disgusting. This is going to be one of the most main teams. This is going to be one of the most insane teams you may see in the game. So, oh God almighty. Yo, boys, that is actually, I think, 9 starter teams for you guys to go and try out in FIFA 23. I hope that you found something here that you would find interesting. There's a lot of variety here, a lot of different leagues, and a lot of different hybrids. If one was interesting for you, then tell me down below in comments. I hope you guys do enjoy, and I'll see you guys another time for another video. Peace out, boys.